Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got another story to talk about, man. So, allegedly, Diddy's two sons are releasing their own documentary on their father and what's going on from inside the house. And it's going to be on the Zeus network. He couldn't even get it on Netflix, couldn't get it on Paramount. He had to go to the Zeus network for this. And honestly, I don't know if this is a sign of desperation. They say they want to tell their own stories and stuff like that. But, let's go ahead and first watch the trailer for this whole Diddy Sons documentary. Let's get to the trailer.
Procession of his children arriving in court for day one of their father's sex trafficking trial in New York. Hands gripped in solidarity.
Do you still believe your dad's innocent? How did you feel hearing that testimony? You have to apologize on behalf of your father. Do you believe your father's innocent? Do you still convinced your father's innocent?
Your daddy got 4 years! Your daddy got 4 years for abusing women! That's wrong! He should get more!
Fight this to the end.
Look at him too! My stupid, I'm gonna
Not afraid of the charges. Nothing like the OJ all over again.
Hello. This is a prepaid collect call from Federal Correctional Institution, Fort Dix.
So you see that what they're doing is they want to make it epic and all these things with the trailer and Diddy calling in from jail or whatever. And honestly, I'm to the point now where it's like I don't want to see no more documentaries. I've seen like 2 or 3 of Diddy's documentaries. I've seen the 50 Cent documentary, and now they want to go ahead and throw their hats into the documentary. And since it's going to be on Zeus, they're the Ratchet network, so it's going to be ratchet and all this stuff, and they're not going to pull punches and things like that. But honestly, and I'm going to keep it a buck, this is just a publicity stunt to really clean Diddy's image up. The innocent sons are going to make a documentary about me, and we're going to shed a light and all this thing, and all the stuff that 50 said in the other documentary was wrong. Now, the whole thing about this situation is that, these boys, are they running out of money? Is the cash running low? I mean, do you want to stay in this public spotlight and things like that? I don't want to stay in it. Let's get to a YouTuber, or not YouTuber, but a TikToker who talks about this whole thing in depth. Let's get to it.
Docu-series is officially in the works with Zeus, and this time the call is coming from inside the house. Now, Justin and Christian Combs are front and center. Not friends, not commentators, his own sons. Now, this teaser shows them sitting on the couch while headlines about their father flash across the screen. Baby, rise, power, betrayal, pain, loyalty, lies, and the energy is sure enough heavy. Then Zeus does what Zeus does best. They end the teaser with a collect call from federal prison. Because y'all know Diddy is currently incarcerated at FCI Fort Dix, serving 50 months after being convicted earlier this year. Zeus' CEO already made it clear this ain't a redemption tour. This is not a defense of Diddy. This is not about softening public opinion. This is about what it's like being his kids while all of this was happening. And let's be honest, Zeus don't do watered down storytelling at all. This is the same network that brought Bad Boys, Baddies, Chaos, Confrontation, an unfiltered point of view. So if you think this is going to be some quiet, polished, PR-approved doc, no ma'am. This is Zeus saying everybody else told the story. Now the family is. It's not about whether Diddy deserves grace. It's about whether people are ready to hear what it cost the people closest to him. So be sure to give me a follow to stay up to date with all breaking celeb news, just like this and so much more. Until next time. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying that this documentary is about living the life of being Diddy's son and what they going through and all these things. But at the end of the day, why don't you write a book? Going ahead and doing this whole documentary series, it's just, to me, it's just what I would call just overkill. Like, you don't need to do a documentary series. Write a book. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go on a little tour and talk to different people on different platforms, do that. But for you to do a documentary series means that, number one, Diddy probably called y'all and told y'all, hey, I need y'all to do this documentary. I need the money coming in, and the sons, they're Diddy's sons, so they know about PR and how to get PR and all that stuff. And number two, the reason why Zeus probably took it up is because nobody else wanted it. I mean, if you were Diddy's sons and you doing a documentary, wouldn't Netflix want it? Wouldn't Paramount want it? Wouldn't all these other networks want it? But Zeus, I guess because they're the ghetto network, that they're gonna go ahead and make it ratchet, and all this is gonna be a whole bunch of dumb stuff, and the sons are gonna get all over emotional and all this stuff. Honestly, there are gonna be some people that want to see it, but I guarantee the majority of people are gonna be like, nah, I'm not trying to see it, because at the end of the day, you know, what are we going to learn that we didn't learn already from all these other documentaries about Diddy? Now, is this, if it's something that talks about, if it's they're talking about themselves and how they're going through it as far as stress and all this stuff, that will be interesting to see. But honestly, you know, you could do that in some interviews or write a book or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a documentary about what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be when the documentary's finished and it's produced and published and everything. It's not going to be about y'all. It's not going to be about Diddy's sons. It's going to be about Diddy, because Diddy is the vocal point of all these freaking documentaries. So it's going to center back to Diddy. It's not going to talk about what the kids are going through. Now, if you wanted to do this, like, you know, later on down the road when you get older, yeah, you could do that. But I guess, you know, hey, they take it from their father. And hey, just let me know if you really want to see this Diddy documentary from their sons, whatever, about going through life and going through everything with their father. Let me know in the comments below. It's your boy Jay here with another one. Make sure the like button, make sure the subscribe button. On my road to 2,000 subscribers. Let's get the conversation started. Until next time, folks, I'm out.